Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to Laughing Professor. Just a very short video on where to start with your new website. Now, the first thing you need to do is on the dashboard here, is go to Catalog, select Categories. There we go. And create your new categories. Anything you want, we'll just go to this one. Right, this, I don't know why it's in black there. Right, so this site's just been handed to customer and it looks like that he selected a black background with white text. Okay, so what we're interested in doing is just putting category name in and filling in all the text boxes that have got the red mandatory field. Okay, so that's category name, and then down here we got another red X that has to be filled in, and that's the minimum for us to be able to create a category. Okay, you can put pictures in, and the rest of it doesn't. Oh, just one more thing. I say the top and all this doesn't matter because of the way I put the sites together. We don't need that bit. And then we do need to fill in the SEO keywords for this page. And I'm seeing an error here, so let's just fix that. SEO is not allowed any spaces or any other punctuation. Okay, so what we'll do here is take out the spaces and the commas. And the rest is fine. Okay, and that's it. That's your category created. So we'll save that. And you can create as many as you like, called whatever you choose. The next thing is to go to products. We've obviously got none yet, so we'll create a new one. Right, this is just an example, so there we go, design your own mug. Just for this purpose, I'm not going to put in the rest, but we've got the red star here for your mandatory field. And on the products, you've got another mandatory field under your data tab, and that's your model. They don't have to be the same. Obviously, you've just seen me copy and paste all the same thing, but they can be different. And then we go to the SEO again. And again, no spaces, no punctuation. We'll just take all that and fill in with a hyphen or a dash, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And we also need to put it in one of the categories that we've just created. Get rid of that one. Let's put it in. There we go, shop. Let's put it in the shop category. Okay. Save that. There we go. So we've now got one product. The next thing to do is to get these products, excuse me, onto the front of your web page. So we'll click on the journal tab there, and then go to modules. Right, scroll down to the links. Okay. Now, I normally go through all these one by one. To put all the categories in. What we're going to do is put the categories in here. Okay, create new, and we'll put in shop, because that's the category where we've just put our product. Okay, so your item name can be anything. Your menu title is what's going to show up on your menu bar on your website. Okay, your item name is just going to be what's shown at the back end here. Okay. Okay. So you see that shows on the left there, but the shop products doesn't. That will actually show on the front end. Then we go down to where it says link. We want it to point to a category that we've just created. So we click on category there. And then in here, just start to type. And it'll all come up. There we go. Shop. That's where we've put it. And that's all we need to do. Save. Okay, that's saved. So now we can go to the next one. Brands I normally turn off. There's not many of you guys use particular brands, so I turn it off, but you're more than welcome to edit this and turn it back on. Okay, every part of this website has got an on and off button called the status. So we can turn that on, off, and then click save. Okay. Categories, this is a different one, a different menu for the front. And we're just putting the same links in various places on the website so they can be found regardless of where the customer's at. And then click on links again. We want the category. Okay, that's populated itself. And click save. And you can go through all your different menus. And if we scroll down on the left here, okay, we've got another set of menus, and then an accordion menu, okay, and then you've got icon menus. And this is similar to your gallery that you may have seen or will see shortly as you go through. Okay, so we can create, this is basically, it's just the same as a menu, but instead of a drop-down list or a clickable menu, if you like, this is actually a set of icons that you click that go to the same place. It's just a nice fancy alternative, if you like. We click to link, category, shop. Right, this is an icon set, so what we can do is click on the picture here where it says icon, and we can pick an icon. There we go. We've got a lot to choose from. So we'll type in just any old word that sort of matches, and our category is called shop products. So I've just typed in shop to see what icons we can choose. There we go. Well, let's pick that one. You see that's entered in there. Okay, click save. And then click back to our list. And then you can go through your other sets, different types of menus. Okay. But while I'm here, in fact, let's just go on a stage further. Let's go to footer menu. Okay, you've got a black box that I've set up at the bottom. Okay, so this is basically how it looks on your page layout. But what we're seeing here is just the footer element of every page. Okay, so whatever goes in here is going to show on every single page. Okay, so you'll see here we've got the About Us section, customer service, account details, and your newsletter. Again, you can turn. Mouse is sticking. Oh, there we go. You go to the general tab. You got your status, and you can turn on and off. And that's just the newsletter sign up that's at the bottom of the page. And one other thing, let's scroll down. Right, agree to terms. When you sign up, when you fill in a form on anywhere on your website, you can make it such that the customer has to tick the box to say that they've read the terms, or you can just delete it so there's nothing there. So all they have to do then is, when enabled, your capture is enabled. Okay. Now what your capture does is it's a security measure to stop any robots and hacks filling in all your forms and sending you a crap load of emails. All right. So we have the capture turned on for any form. Save that, and that's done. Right, about us. And again, you can change all these. There we go. Well, that's turned on. And we turn that one off. Custom online designer. Oh, that was another one. The online designer. And in this instance, it's not a category. So we click custom and put in the link as to where the online designer is. Now in this case, it's still on our own server, but we just have to point to it more specifically so the customer goes straight to the online designer. Okay, and that'll then bring up the shot of items that can be customized. You can change all these letters and the wording, the menus, and you can have them pointed. So we can have one go into Google Maps. So we'll select the custom and then type in there the address for Google Maps, which is https://maps.google.com. You can send them to a specific address. Basically, you just go in your browser, go to Google Maps, and this is the same for your Instagram, your Facebook page. You go get the link, Control C for copy. Well, while we're here, we can go to the address or the specific Facebook page or Instagram page, Pinterest, TikTok, whatever you want. Okay, and you just copy the address there, Control C, go back to there, and then Control V, and that'll paste the address in there. Okay, so now you've got a link to wherever it is that you want the customer, or that's of interest to the customer. And then click Save. It says Save there, so we can now come out of there. And another way to do this, you can go to Layouts menu, click your home page or your contact page, any page that you want to customize. So let's go to contact page. There we go. You've got custom map, you've got some blocks there, and you've got your customer email form. One thing I will say about this is always use contact forms. Now, years ago, everyone used to use the meta tag called mail to, and that used to display your email address on the front of the website. But what was happening is everyone can see your email address, and you were still getting spammed with a load of junk. Okay. The common practice now is to use forms, and in the script, it hides your email. So it's not readily available. Okay. And this cuts down on all the rubbish that you get in your inbox. Now on the form here, we can select, there we go, topic. Oops. So we can ask the customer, what topic does he want to talk to you about? There we go. And we can put anything we want. Customer may have a question about shipping. Okay. He may have a question about, I don't know, colours. Oh, let's spell that. Sorry, I spelled that the English way. Colours. There we go for you American people. Options. 3 might be about sizes. Let's make that a bit more elaborate. There we go, product size. Oops, wrong one. There we go, product sizes. And you can have as many topics as you like. There we go, so we can add another one down there. And then click save. And come out of there. Custom map. This is set up for you. You don't need to edit this. Okay, I've got everything set for you. And then on the map, we're using it. Embed iframe tags to point the map wherever you want it to show. So if we just go to the front of this particular site that I'm using as an example, go to the contact page, and a map will come up at the top here. There we go. And we can have that pointing to anywhere. Either the particular store, actually on the map, or we can zoom out and make it for the town. For those that don't show their address or don't want their address shown, we can make the map just point to the city or even the state. Okay, and that's done by using the iframe embedded tags. And I can do that for you, or you can ask me how. Click save and come out of there, come out at layouts, and then we can manipulate any page we want. We go to the home page, and you see there's different parts that you can turn on and off. There we go. Edit. You can see the status bar again, so we can turn that off or turn it on, and that will go for the whole block. So we can hide a whole section, or if we click on it, there we go, we can now select to show something else on the front page in that space. Okay, and then we can go and edit that particular item. Okay. And again, you've always got the options to have more items, more menus, more of anything you want. And if you click the wrong button by mistake, don't come shouting to me. Joking, of course. If you mess it up by mistake, just give us a bell, and I'll be able to log in and go and see which button you've pushed that you shouldn't. But as you can see, everything's laid out pretty nice. Say journal, the tab there with journal. That's your main website. Okay, where you'll find most stuff from layout to colors. Okay, you can change different colors for different things. You've also got your blog section. You've got your frequently asked questions, your sliders, gallery. Okay. Has this not been set? I don't think this has been set. So we just click on there, click on the picture, and then it'll insert it. And this is in your gallery of pictures, your portfolio, if you like. And you can put a caption there. So when your customer's mouse goes over this item, it'll display this word, whatever we put in here. Making sure it's spelled correctly, and click save. What else? Your newsletter, there we go. Your pop-up, you can turn on or off. Many of you choose to not have that, so I'll turn it off here. And if this client wishes to turn it back on, that's where it is. But the other thing is free to terms, captures on, text. There we go. Stay up to date with our latest newsletter. You can put anything in there. This is the pop-up. So when everyone gets to see when they come to your page. And you can set it up however you want. Colors, sizes, background colors. Okay. Even the size of the pop-up itself. And then you've got a similar one here for the bottom of your web page. This one's turned on. Yeah, any message in there, whatever you want them to sign up for. There we go. Your automatic responses. Agree to terms. If nothing is selected there, then it won't give you that tick box. There's nothing to agree to. It's not been entered. If you do enter some here, then yeah, they will then have the tick box to select. Okay, and then capture, as we've mentioned before, is turned on. Okay. And then at the top again, click save. Save, 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 save. Always click save. Unless you're unsure, don't mess it up. Ask first. Okay. But if you do not click save, you will not see it on the front of the page. It will not be implemented. So you'll not see what you've done. Okay. So I normally work with two tabs. The front page, what the customers see, and then your dashboard is how you change it. Okay. Now these pictures here, that's your categories. Right, you've got different categories that you've created. You remember I said you can put a picture in. It'll be the category heading with the picture there, and that'll get rid of these empty boxes. You'll have a different picture for each category. Okay, and then filling in the rest of the links, you can have your categories listed there as well. And there we go, and there's the shop ones that we were doing. And then we've got icon menus. See the one we created earlier? Shop products. Click on that. And then we will see no products to list. So let's go fix that. Common reason for that is not showing is firstly, make sure you've got the category right. Yep, that's right. The other reason it may not show is, you see it's got a date available. We've just created this and for whatever reason, part of the basic core scripts, it sets it up to be online for the next day. See, it's the 16th today and it's available. So if we change that back to the 15th, being yesterday, click save. There we go, it's saved. So now if we refresh the front of our web page, there we go. Design your own mug, that's the one we've just created. Okay. Now, the other thing, while we're on the while we've gone back to the products, let me just point out some more things that you do need to do. You do need to fill in these, your meta tags. Product tags, those are the words. Right, let's come up here. There we go. You got a search bar on the front of your website. Whatever the customer types in here to find your products is what you enter here. So if the customer enters any of these words to search for, then this is the item that's going to pop up if any of those words are searched for. Yeah? And another thing, scrolling down here on the second one, we want the price entered. If you charge tax, then you can select that. That is already set up for you. It should be at the rate that you've told me. Products available. If you've always got them in stock, I usually just put $9.99. So basically they don't run out. When they do, the dashboard will tell you that you're out of stock, and you just go enter more stock there, however many, whatever's on your, whatever you've received. Okay, if it's a limited item and you've only got 20, then put 20. Once those 20 have sold, your website will not permit any more sales. Okay, the website will only sell what you tell it that you have. Okay, subtract stock, out of stock. Right, when that number reaches 0, you can have different messages. 2 to 3 days to get more in stock, permanently in stock. If you select that one, then the website will continue to sell even though it goes to minus quantity. Okay, out of stock for the duration, or pre-order. If it's going to take a month to arrive, or whichever, you can select pre-order. So the customer knows that it's not going to ship out the next day. Okay, requires shipping, yes, date available. Dimensions. Depending on how your shipping part of your shopping cart is set up, you may have to have these dimensions in, whatever the size of the product is. Okay. This will ensure that the right options are available in your shipping cart, whether it be USPS, UPS, FedEx, whatever, okay? Or even collect from store, whatever you want to do. And then select your units, and then again your weight. Depending on the options, some boxes or some envelopes will only allow a certain weight. And your back end here, your dashboard, will make sure that the right shipping is offered to the customer. So if it gets over a certain weight, the customer will be offered a different option. Okay, and then make sure that this product is enabled, and click save. And again, the other thing we missed out was you can put your product image in there. I normally put everything in the store just to keep it tidy. Click upload, and then take it from your computer, okay, and upload it, and then select that picture. You can create new folders if you want. Many people just put them on, upload it to the main directory here, okay, and you'll end up with a number of pages with everything there. But you can create categories and image folders to better organize your images. And again, another point while we're on images, all images you upload need to be of a title rather than a number. There we go. You see this one's called title banner. Okay. Let me just. Okay, right, and that's been uploaded there. Now, many companies don't bother. They're just sooner have a number or a file name or ID or camera, whatever. Okay. But for us as printers, we really need a descriptive name for each picture. Okay. WhatsApp image is not really suitable. Okay. Now the reason for this, the reason I'm mentioning all this is when someone searches Google Images, these are what's going to come up. And it's unlikely that someone's going to search title banner. So what we really need to do is rename that to our store name or business name. Okay. It's extra publicity and to get us in the search engine in the rankings. Okay. to have our pictures called the proper thing, so that if someone searches a particular type of shirt or mug, then our image is going to come up. We get the customers, okay? And that's why we don't want just any old random name or number. We want to be descriptive, informative titles, okay? JPEGs, PNGs, anything you like, but those two are the recommended ones, PNGs and JPEGs, okay? And then I've already created a logo folder for you, and you'll have your logos there. And what I also do, usually, I've not done it in this case, so let's go to, let's just give this customer, this client, oops, some images, logos. Right, when I create websites, I generally put some logos up for you. For whatever reason, I didn't on this one, so we'll do it now. I'll just select a few at a time. Instagram, you can have the Instagram logo, Linked. You can get these logos. If they're social sites, then as a general rule, they're free to use. If you know, as long as you're not making fun of them, bringing that company into disrepute, then, you know, so they're just for links, and you can use the logos as icons or pictorial graphics. And you see the wheel spinning there, that's busy uploading. There we go, success. So we've now got a couple of logos there, and you can do the same, upload some more. Okay. Right, and that is it. I'll make other videos as I'm asked, but for this one, that's all I'm going to cover. Thank you for joining. Be sure to drop us a line if you need any help, tuition, some information, or whatever it is you're struggling with, and I'll gladly reach back and give you the help you asked for. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Good night.